Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Riley's World, my friends. Welcome back. Whole host of game today, families. Whole host of game today. Whole host of Carabao Cup. Some interesting results, you know. Arsenal play tomorrow. Arsenal take on Port Vale tomorrow. And these Division 2 teams and Championship teams seems like there are some giant killers. You know what I mean? Seem like them are some giant killer. So we're gonna see what it's all about when Arsenal tackle Port Vale tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2 o'clock. There are some interesting games today. You know, some teams play today, and interesting. You know, the champions play today as well. So we will see how it work out in the games to come. Guys, you know I like to do it, you know what I mean? You know, first and foremost, I like to give thanks to the Most High. You know, because if it's not him, none of this possible. You know what I mean? None of this possible if it's not him. You know what I mean? So I like to give thanks to God. You know what I mean? First and foremost, you know, to give me the health and strength to do this. You know what I mean? Guys, welcome to the channel. You know, welcome to Riley's World. Please, guys, join in. You know what I mean? This is a channel that we try to use to give the voice to the voiceless. You know what I mean? Persons like small persons that don't have anywhere to go to voice their opinion. You know what I mean? This is your spot. This is us. You know what I mean? We give the voice to the voiceless. Our voice, we're here to spread the message. You know what I mean? We know about football as well, and would like to let persons know that we know about football as well. You know what I mean? So thank you guys for joining in. And yes, football. Let's talk about football. Dave Person says second. Dave, come on, man. Yeah, man. We know. You know what I mean? We know, Dave. We've been second 3 times in a row. You know what I mean? And hopefully we can do better this time. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can do better this time. You know what I mean? Dave, tell me what team you support. Tell me what team you support. E, that seems, I don't know what language that is, E. I promise you, E, I don't know what language that is. Whatever language that is, I do not know. Hi. I'm back. Aiden, what's going on, Aiden Small? Big up yourself. Liverpool. Oh, so you just want to come and tell me that you support the champions because they're the champions? It's fine. It's all good. It's all good, champ. You know what I mean? It's all good. Ishmael said Real Madrid. Big club. Big club, Ishmael. I was at the game today. Oh, you was at the game today? Oh, Isaac scored today his first goal. Isaac scored his first goal today. You know what I mean? Y'all got a red card as well along the way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, bro, this vid is sick. I think that's the name of the person. Yeah, I think that's the name of the person. Big club, no, the club. Ishmael said big club, you know. Aiden said true. Yeah, man. Guys, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. You know what I mean? Come on, guys, be a part of the family over this side. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're here to build content and give voice to y'all who don't have a voice. You know what I mean? Let us all do it over here. You know what I mean? Let's spread this so everybody can hear. You know what I mean? So push up that likes and let's do this. Dave Person got a red. Hi, bro, I like your vid. I think that's the name of the person, as I said up before. Aiden Small, I've sub. Thank you, Aiden. Just sub, Dave Person. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it a lot. Appreciate it a lot. So, yes, let's start with the champions. So the champions were back to their original self, you know what I mean? Not back, they were doing their thing. You know what I mean? The champions The champions have had a 2-0, sorry, a 2-1 win over Southampton, you know what I mean? In which they also got a red card, you know? Yeah, it just seems like it don't matter what the situation is, man. Liverpool find a way. Liverpool always find a way. You know what I mean? We wasn't the best today, to be honest. Well, to be honest with y'all though, Dave, y'all haven't been the best since the season start. You know what I mean? Y'all haven't been the best since the season start. Eketike first yellow was a piss take though. Ah, so that's what up. That's what up. Come on, you gonna say Noe. Donis. Noe. Did I pronounce your name right, Noe? I see in that Arsenal shirt too. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. 7 games, 7 win. Yeah, Liverpool. Liverpool ain't playing with the road. I ain't gonna lie. All right, no, I'm pronouncing it right. Good, good. Make sure you subscribe to the channel now. You know what I mean? Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Just like Liverpool, just like Dave, Liverpool, and all of that. We're families over here. You know what I mean? We're gonna agree to disagree and all of that right throughout the season. Because that's what we're here for. That's why we're rival teams, right? Ain't nobody say we can't be friends being rival teams. Right? When our team is not playing against each other, we're cursing out every other team. You know what I mean? And we're going to be right here to do it together. Right? That's what we're about. That's what this is about. You know what I mean? Best Arsenal free kick was sick. Say someone who hasn't won a trophy for 5 years. Okay, then. Lion, please state which team you support, Lion. You can't just jump in the chat and say something like that and we don't know who you are. You understand what I'm saying? So please say which team you support, Lion. Let's come on, do this the right way. At least let me know and understand if I should give you respect or not. Depends on which team you support. Right? Yeah. The atmosphere today was terrible. The atmosphere was terrible at Anfield? Y'all play that bad? I didn't get to watch the game. I was watching Chelsea game because I expected Liverpool to win. You know what I mean? I expected Chelsea to lose. That's Chelsea. You know what I mean? So I was watching the Chelsea game, to be honest. You know? I had hospitality scene, man. You big shot. You living it up. Way to go, man. Let's way to go. United are shit. Okay. Chelsea fans are so quiet. I mean, like they won though. I mean, they won though, but it was a struggle, bro. I mean, the first half they were outplayed in the first half. You know what I mean? They stepped it up in the second half, and they scored 2 quick goals. Yeah, they stepped it up in the second half, and they scored 2 quick goals, and that kind of, you know what I mean, won them the game. You know what I mean? I think that person, Aiden Small, is trying to say I support Arsenal. No Arsenal win, my man. I mean, no Arsenal win. We gonna win tomorrow, bro. Come on, we gonna play our B team, and we gonna win. Y'all know that. Never walk alone. Hi, Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans running out. Liverpool, I like it. I like it. Liverpool fans, I like it. Hey, make sure y'all like and subscribe to this channel because come the end of the season, we gonna be here. And make sure y'all still as loud come the end of the season. You know what I mean? Because y'all loud. Y'all loud, 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 loud. I like it. You know what I mean? I like it. I'm not running from it. I'm right here, right? Yeah. Liverpool will smash you guys all year long. Okay. Abdallah. Okay. Ain't no problem. Arsenal is overrated. Okay. Ain't no problem. Subscribe to the channel, Abdallah. We're going to be here all season. Subscribe to the channel. Okay? Make sure you subscribe to the channel so we can discuss this again. We're going to be here all season. We're going to be here in January when we get that break to see. Remember, January, we're going to figure out. When January comes, that's where the table really shows what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we will figure it out. If I'm being honest. Okay, Dave, shoot. Red Skull in the building, bro. I haven't seen you for a second, bro. I haven't seen you for a second. Where you been? What's going on with you? Yeah, other sub. Okay. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you for the subscription. Arsenal is overrated. Abdallah, why you say that? Talk to me. Working from working. I understand work, bro. I understand work. I promise you. I just come from work and here am I working again. You know what I mean? Because you know we got to get this channel up and running, and the football season is, you know what I mean, is there. I have 2 season tickets for many years, and this is the best squad I can remember. The manager, NIT. Mm. Well, the manager, the manager is giving us a lot of headache, bro. I will, I will do when you guys fire Arteta. I will subscribe. Are you an Arsenal fan? You're not Arsenal fan, so why are you worried about Arteta being fired? Oh yeah, his band goes over into the Premier League. Who they playing Saturday, Rescall? If you can remember. Tell me who they playing Saturday. Oh, they playing Palace for real. They playing, but they still remember they don't have Nketiah, but they have Isak. Isak is there now. You know what I mean? Isak is there now, so he gonna be fire anyway. Bye, I'm going to soccer practice. Okay, Aiden, thank you for passing through, man. Thank you so much. You know what I mean? Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Arsenal haven't got the players to sell for big amount of money. Well, we do got the players to sell for big amount of money, but we're just not selling the players that we have to sell for big amount of money. You know what I mean? No, we have Saka, we have Declan Rice, we have Odegaard. Even 1 year we could have gone for a lot of money if we decided to sell him. We have several players, especially now this squad. We have a lot of players that you know what I mean can make sense. You know what I mean? Newcastle away is a tough game. What's your prediction? Newcastle away is a tough game. You know what I mean? But I think we got enough. I think we got enough to beat them. You know what I mean? I like the respect that Pep showed us. And for Pep to show us that respect, that shows you that we've come a long way. You know what I mean? That was a massive respect that Pep showed us. You know what I mean? What y'all think? For Pep Guardiola to go 5-4-0, you know what I mean? That's crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy. And you know what I mean? I feel like we've earned some respect this season. You know what I mean? Our coach is trying his hardest to disrespect us, or for persons to disrespect us. But you know what I mean? Trust me, I can't put it no other way, bro. You know what I mean? Because I don't know why else would you play the team that you played. You know, it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Red Skull, I'll talk the lineup in a couple, okay? Yeah man, we're gonna do that. For sure we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I won't lie, I used to love Declan Rice when he was at West Ham. Why you don't love him no more? What's going on? Why you don't love him no? He's a better baller now. You don't think so? He's a better baller now, man. Come on. You guys aren't winning anything this season. Benji! Why you say that, man? Why you go say something like that? Why you think so? Benji, what team you support? Talk to me, Benji. The team should fight to win the Premier League, not fight for a second place. Abdullah, I promise you, we're gonna be fighting this season to win the Premier League. That's why I tell you, subscribe to the channel, man. Stick around with us for the season. You know what I mean? Be a part of this family. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Arsenal win UEFA Champions League. Georgie. Okay, Georgie. That's what I'm talking about. My question is, oh, we have so much injuries play. That's what I'm saying, bro. You see the lineup, you see the title, right? That's a part of the title. You know what I'm saying? So many injuries. What's going on? I reckon Arsenal will win like FA Cup. That's all you're gonna give us, bro? Rice was a real CDM. They sold him. Yeah, but the thing, he need to go back to You need to go back to the defensive midfield for real, bro. You need to go back to the defensive midfield for real. Benji support Liverpool. Benji support the wrong part of the Reds. Hey, you're the champion, Benji. You know what I mean? Ain't going around that. Let's see where you stand at the end of the season. We have a whole season ahead of us, man. Come on, you know this. You know this. Liverpool will win the over Champions League. Trust me. All right. You subscribe, so we gonna be here. We definitely gonna be here to see all of that. Yeah, man. Benji, our kid, Dave. Yes, Benji, our kid. Arsenal is not very good. They can't even get first in the league after a billion spent with Arteta. Hey, the league just start, man. We still have a whole season to go. We still have a whole season to go. You know what I mean? What team you support while you say that? Are you a Liverpool fans as well? I have a lot of Liverpool fans here. Abdallah, what kind of question are you gonna ask? That's not even a question. Come on. That's not even a question. Henry or Salah, that's not even a question. I promise you. You can even ask a Liverpool fan that and they'll probably tell you Henry. That's not even a question, bro. I promise you that's not a question. I promise you, bro. Benji said I sub, brother. I appreciate it, bro. Mad respect. Mad respect. Mad respect, man. Arteta need to go, bro. You know it. He can't win. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I used to be a person that box Arteta a lot. My bro can tell you. Red Skull can tell you. You know what I mean? I don't really come here and talk anything bad about Arteta. But bro, the past 3 games, bro, Arteta have me thinking because here's why I like Arteta. Arteta is an Arsenal man. You know what I'm saying? He's an Arsenal man. You know what I mean? He left the club, he went to learn the trade, and he come back and he's now the coach of the club. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. You know what I mean? But I'm thinking now that, yo, is Arteta really the right man for the job? Because it's kind of giving me a lot of headache right now. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, it's kind of giving me a lot of headache right now. Any thoughts on Yakarez? Look a bit slow to me. Yeah, Yakarez looks sluggish to me. You know what I mean? He looks. I won't tell you the word. I won't tell you the word that I'm trying to find. Clumsy. That's what I'm trying to find. Clumsy. He looks a bit clumsy to me right now. You know what I mean? Controlling ball, bouncing off him, and all of that. You know what I mean? He looks a bit clumsy to me right now. You know, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed that he gonna get it together. You know what I mean? We need him. We need him. I promise you, we need him. You know what I mean? Yo, no, PSG. 7 numbers name. The thing that pissed me off is Zubimendi rejecting Liverpool and then join Arsenal. Hey, Arsenal is a big club, man. You think we small fries? We ain't no small fries. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. You know what I mean? You have no experience. I just want to say one more thing to Arsenal fans. What you want to say to Arsenal fans? Talk to me. He need much fitness. Hey, I don't think he need much fitness, man. I don't even know if it's much fitness or not, Red Skull. You know what I mean? I just know that something is going on with him right now. You know what I mean? He's not clicking. You know what I mean? He's not clicking. The team should be looking to compete. The team should think to win titles. If you have that mentality as a club, you will win for sure. As I said to you, Abdallah, stick around. Stick around. I want you to stick around, bro. We're going to have this conversation again. I promise you. Subscribe to the channel and stick around. Arsenal need players to create for him. Reskull, let me ask you something, Reskull. What do you think about the game the other day? Watch this, Reskull. I know you're hearing me. So Yakar has been in the game for the entire game. You know what I mean? Remember, Eze came on at half time. So that's our creativity right there. You get what I'm saying? Remember Gabriel Martinelli came on, I think, midway the second half. You get what I'm saying? That ball that Eze played, Gabriel Martinelli was the one that made the run. Remember now, Gyökeres is the striker. He didn't make though. He's not making those runs either. So I understand that he's not getting much supplies, but I promise you, bro, watch the games. He's not making those runs either. You know what I mean? He needs to focus. We know that he's a good striker, bro. Come on, we know this. But I don't think he's really focused right now. You know what I mean? I don't think he's. When I look and see Martinelli making that run, that Gyökeres was supposed to be making. Gyökeres is supposed to be making that run. Martinelli is a winger. Came inside and made that run. You know what I mean? Beautiful finish, by the way, man. What do you think about? Tell me what's your thought on that. That I just said. Talk to me. Jesus, Chelsea X ever Chelsea fan in the building. We like. I don't want to see Marino and Rice together at all. I don't want to see Marino and Rice together ever again. I don't care if it's home or away. I don't even want to see them together on the bench. They need to sit far apart. I don't want to see Marino, Rice, and Zubimendi together ever again. That's not it. That's not it. Yeah, bro. Eze and Ethan is our creative. Arteta need to fix it. Arteta do need to fix that, bro. Because I don't know why you keep on holding back on our creativity and putting defensive midfielders to play creative position. When you put defensive midfielders to play creative position, they forget that they are defensive midfielders and they forget to defend. That's what happened with Manchester City goal. The defensive midfielder forgot to defend. And everybody get caught up the field because everybody playing striker now. You know what I mean? People not playing their role. Arteta need to fix it. They're not playing their role. Califlora was way in the middle playing striker. His side was where they scored on. He was nowhere there. You know what I mean? I remember we love Califlora because he's unpredictable. You know what I mean? But there are games where you need to choose your starting 11 properly. You need to choose your starting 11 right and make it happen how it's supposed to happen. Califlori was not supposed to start in that game. You needed somebody that was going to defend. You know what I mean? I would have started Kelly. Miles Lewis Kelly was my left back for that game. You get what I'm saying? And you know you got the whole starting level because I was starting Martinelli. Martinelli was on fire. I was starting Martinelli if that was me. You know what I mean? I was dropping Zubimendi and I was going to play Rice in the DM, and I was going to play Eze in the number 8, and I was going to play Ethan in the 10. So, bro, I had a whole attacking lineup ready for this game. I promise you. You know what I mean? But Arteta being Arteta, doing what he wants to do. You know what I mean? We're so much more dynamic with Norwich. Of course, we are so much more. Look, the 2 times he played, we scored over 3 goals. That's what I'm telling you. I need Eze in the 8 and Wanere in the 10. That's the team that wins you a title, bro. We don't need 2 DM. We do not need Rice and Zubimendi together. We need either or. It don't matter which one. It don't even matter which one. Well, I think Rice is a better DM though. You know what I'm saying? But that's what we need. Imagine we have Eze in the 8, Wanere in the 10, Saka on the right, and anybody over there is on the left. Bro, can you imagine how much fire that is? That would be sick. Welcome back, Eden. Welcome back. That will be sick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This man, even Pep said it. Pep said it. When they asked Pep why he went to a back 5, you know what Pep said? Pep said, y'all see the business that Arteta did this summer? Yes, I'm saying scared. Right now, I prefer Bournemouth manager. Them man, they're too serious. Him just need a big club. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I don't like this. I don't like this safe thing that Arteta playing. I can't take this game that Arteta playing that he's playing safe. He's scared to lose, and because he's scared to lose, he can't win. Because he can't win if he don't take chances. I want to see Wanere in that 10, and I want to see Eze in that 8. That's what I want to see. I want both of them. Attack, bro. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what devastation that would be? Think about it. Can you imagine what devastation that would be to see them two line up like that? And Saka on the right? You know what I mean? And probably you have let's say Martinelli, because he's our best winger right now. If we're not going to play Eze over there. You know what I mean? And we'll use Madueke. Madueke is injured, by the way, for 2 months now. You know what I mean? So, bro, I don't know what's going on. I don't. Saka is injury prone, dude. Saka is not injury prone, dude. Saka is overworked. That's the thing with Saka. He's overworked. And that's what we got Madueke for, to take the workload off him. And guess what? Madueke got injured. Something's going on. Something's going on with Arsenal training. Something is going on with Arsenal training. I don't understand. I really don't understand. You can't trust Arteta. Five games in is 5 points off Liverpool. And this is because he's too scared to play direct to the strikers. All he does is play. All he does is play around. That's what he does. You know what I mean? So you can't trust Arteta for sure. I'm a person that used to defend him. You know what I mean? But I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. You know what I mean? Do you think that Arsenal would win what? Yeah, guys, watch along tomorrow. Watch along tomorrow, guys. Join in on the watch along tomorrow. We're going to watch along the game and criticize. And trust me, I'm going to curse. If all ain't going well, I'll be here cursing. Promise y'all. Yeah. Barca or Real Madrid? Barca or Real Madrid? It's going to be Barca for me. Yes, Saka is a worry now. Needed Madueke fit for a while. We needed him fit for a while. We needed Madueke fit for a while, for real. You know what I mean? We was looking forward to Saka just taking him time. You know what I mean? But I guess we ain't going to have that luxury now. But remember, we still have 1 year where they can play out on the right for a bit. You know what I mean? In some games, you know, just so that Saka can get eased in properly. But I don't know what they're going to be doing. Sam, what's going on, Sam? What's going on? Hello again. Saw the game and Hugo lost his head. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see the game. You know what I mean? I was watching the other games. I was watching Chelsea game. Right now, Arsenal need to sign that Bournemouth manager before Man City sign him as Pep replacement. So, Red Skull, do you think Pep's on his way out? What a signing, Masquerade. That's for real, bro. Masquerade, what a signing. Yeah, Barca. Yeah, man, Barca is a team that I like to watch. Yeah, man, Masquerade is a serious signing, bro. And that's the thing. Masquerade was supposed to play not Saliba. Saliba was not much fit. Saliba shouldn't have played, bro. I know we're talking about William Saliba. You know what I mean? But if a William Saliba is not 100%, then he's not a William Saliba. You know what I mean? Mascara had that momentum. You know what I mean? The shirt is to lose. And this is what I'm saying. I feel like Arteta has favorites. He's scared in every direction. You know what I mean? He's scared. He's too scared. You can put your foot down and say, yo, you're not playing. Win back the shirt. Why can't you say that? Win back the shirt. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Seriously, just get the job done and move on. Only Southampton. Yeah, you get the job done. It took some work for you guys, though. You know what I mean? You guys haven't started playing good yet. Can't say it was only Southampton and y'all just won 2-1. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about a team that make a statement, bro. Yeah, man, y'all can't say it's just that. All right. Coming to your question in a second, Red Skull. Let me get this up. if you want to talk about a team that make a statement, we got to talk about Brighton. You know what I mean? They got the job done. You know what I'm saying? Red Skull say, another question, bro. The three position in this Arsenal team you think we need an upgrade on? Three position in this Arsenal team. Bro, I'm going to be honest. And I'm going to hurt a lot of feelings when I say this. You get what I'm saying? But we need an upgrade on the left wing. We all know that. We need a upgrade on the striker, bro. The striker ain't striking, bro. I ain't see that yet. So right now, we need an upgrade on that. You know what I'm saying? Yakarez, I need to see. We need an upgrade on the striker right now. You get what I'm saying? And I wouldn't say we need an upgrade on the midfield on the number 10, bro, because we have number 10s that we can put there. We just keep on using Odegaard. You know what I mean? I don't see a lot of places that we need upgrades right now. You know what I mean? I don't even think we have three places. I'll say two. Because we don't have a striker that's striking. And we don't have a left wing that's devastating. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure if I'll name two for sure. Yeah. I feel like Arsenal dropped when City scored and only got back in. Well, typically, whenever a team score, you know, they get the momentum. So typically, you know what I mean, mostly, you know what I mean, they'll be pushing around the ball for the next 5-10 minutes. You know what I mean? That's typically what happened with City. You know what I mean? So, no, that's typically what happened with City. And then before Arsenal regained back control of the game. Brighton, yeah, bro. Brighton 6. Brighton wasn't playing with nobody today, bro. Nobody. Brighton was showing teams that you are a lower league team, and that's how we're going to treat you, like a lower league team. You know what I mean? You know Chelsea situation where this team come run up and score, and we got to battle to come back, and you know what I mean? Or Manchester United that got knocked out, home sitting down on their settee watching. Big Manchester United home sitting down on their settee watching the Carabao Cup. Oh, what? Ain't that something? That's crazy. What happened to Skilly? Nothing is wrong with Skilly. You know what I mean? They just took his spot. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, fairly so. You know what I mean? California has been our best left back since the season started. And that's a fact, bro. We can't even go around that. You know what I mean? But we all know Skill is very talented. So all we need him to do is just fight and come back in and just come back in this, man. You know what I mean? I thought we wasn't late minute FC after the derby, but we got the name back. Late minute FC. Scott Tumbull, driving school. Say hi. Yo, big up yourself, man. Me think we need upgrade on left wing, the 8, and striker to give. I do think we need upgrade on the left wing, and we do need upgrade on the striker. But I don't think we need upgrade on the number 8 because I think Eze is the number 8, bro. I've been crying out telling everybody this. Eze is the number 8. I promise you. I promise you Eze is that number 8. I promise you. Yeah. So, Everton got knocked out. Everton joining Manchester United on the sideline today. Yeah, Everton joining Manchester United watching the game from the stands. You know what I'm saying? Yep. It's a crazy. It's always fun to me to see this small team play. You know what I mean? Because then you realize how much fight they have. You know? And they fight. Trust me, they fight. You know what I mean? They fight. I think a 63 million striker these days is just mid. Bro, right now, these figures, when it comes down to these players, are just flying loosely, bro. You know what I mean? They're just flying loosely. You know what I mean? A striker goes for a lot of money nowadays, and they're not even worth it. Players, not even just striker, players. You know what I mean? Max, be careful, Max. I'll take you off this channel. Okay? Don't play that game over here. Thank you. Arteta has to go, said Oliver. I understand. I understand. A lot of people think that. A lot of people think that. You know what I mean? He's not getting it right, man. He's not getting it right. Why is he not getting it right? He's not getting it right. He's not getting it right. You know what I mean? I don't know why he's not getting it right. You know what I mean? He has the team to do what he need to do. He's not getting it right. And that's why people calling for his head. Why can't he understand that? What do you think about Liverpool's 6 late winners? I think they're lucky. That's what I think. I think they're really lucky. Not gonna lie. I think they're lucky. They're lucky. I don't know. Liverpool riding on some luck right now. That's some serious luck. Serious luck. Bizarre. Really bizarre. Yeah. I think Liverpool FC have the Champions League mentality we don't have yet. Well, if you're talking about the desire to win, no matter how, they do have that. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter what's the situation, they find a way to win. You know what I mean? And that's what they're doing right now. They're not playing fantastic. You know what I mean? Because they're not. They're not playing fantastic, but they are winning. That's 5-5. Now it's 6-6. You know what I'm saying? They are winning. And that's what it is all about. It's all about winning your games. Don't matter how. 6 late winners in 7 matches. What do you think about these stats? Hey, a win is a win. And you can't go, you can't fight that. You can't go around that. A win is a win. You know what I mean? Why they sell Smith Rowe and Nelson? Marina and Madueke are not better than them. Well, Madueke is proven to be something special. Marino doesn't really play the same role as Smith Rowe or Nelson. So it's not really a fair comparison. Even though Arteta tend to use it. Well, Arteta do use him as a DM. You know what I mean? It's just that Arteta just using him wrong. You know what I mean? Marino to me should be a backup striker, bro. That's where I see Marino. Marino should be a backup striker. Why do the minister Arsenal just don't lose versus Big Six team? They struggle. Yeah, that's a fact. For the past 3 seasons or so, we will struggle, but we're not going to lose, and that's the thing, man. That's the thing. You know what I mean? We haven't beat some of these teams for a while. We're not losing to them, but we're not winning, and I think that we need to change now. You know what I mean? Come on, man. We need a change. We need a change. We need to go to a Liverpool and win. These are what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We stopped Arsenal from playing at Anfield, did nothing all game and won by a free kick. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Are we going to toe-to-toe probably draw 4-4? Now, if y'all had gone toe-to-toe, y'all have been hoping up. I promise you. There ain't gonna be no 4-4 draw. You know what I mean? We have the fight. We have the players to open team, but they're not going up. See, they're not going up. You see, we open up a low block Manchester City team. You see that? So we can do our thing. It's like you lose to us and we are surprised, and you go out done by City at home. I'm telling you. Score right here. I honestly thought Arsenal would have won the league the last 3 years. You clearly see how you was building, but it's really starting to see like it's Arteta style. What is Arteta style? To just to lose? Because that's what I'm thinking right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, Arteta, Arteta is getting on everybody's nerves right now. You know what I mean? And he needs to drop the ego and do the right thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need to drop the ego and do the right thing, man. Again, Big Six team is going to hold us back. That's what I'm saying. He's definitely going to hold us back against Big 16 because he's gonna be scared to attack, and he's gonna go defensive. You know what I mean? Because he ain't gonna want to lose. You know what I mean? Arteta know he messed up when he started a starting lineup against Manchester City. That's why he changed it at halftime. Have you ever seen Arteta make a change at halftime? Never see that. Never. You know? But guess what? That was 45 minutes too late. That was a waste of 45 minutes. Real waste. Yep. Arteta's style against top six is far too safe. Constant sideways and backwards passing in creativity or risk in the final third. Arteta is too scared. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to lose against Big Six. He want to play it safe. I think he'd rather a draw than even a win because he's not going to take the chance to get a win. You know what I mean? He's not going to take the chance to get a win. You know what I mean? So I think he just rather go. I think Arteta wouldn't mind just going on the sideline with the coach and shaking hands and say, okay, let's just take a point and go home without kicking a ball. You know what I mean? That's the mentality that I see him have. You know what I mean? And it's sad to have the mentality like that about our coach. It's really sad. You know? But it's what he's shown us. The year you didn't win the league, you was 8 points clear, but had to play City twice, and we came back when you was 2-love to the good at Anfield. Hey, thank you for taking us down that memory lane, Sam. Thank you, because that one was hard to swallow. That one was hard to swallow. I promise you. Yep, we choked. West Ham had to rescue 3-1. Difficulty at home to Southampton. It was City to win the league that season, you know what I mean? Being that they were so far behind and everybody was touting Arsenal to win the league, it was mad. It was mad. You know what I mean? I was rooting for you that season, bro. I know a lot of people was expecting us to win that season. You know what I mean? A lot of people was expecting us to win that season, but it didn't happen. We choked. You know what I mean? We choked. It's a tough one in Arsenal. You build a class team and have been solid for years. Just feels like you need to be going for it more, especially big games. Taylor, that's a fact, Taylor. That's what we are talking about. You know what I mean? That's what we are talking about. We need to we need to grow some balls, man. You know what I mean? We need to drive away these fears that we have inside of us when we're going up against teams. You know what I mean? Big team, big six teams to be exact. Not even big six team to be exact. We're just talking about teams like Manchester City and Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Not even big six team. Manchester City and Liverpool. Let's be frank. You know what I'm saying? When we're going up against Manchester City and Liverpool, we need to go. We need to have some. We need to be more courageous, man. We need to be brave. Patrick said you're going to bottle it. What are we going to bottle? We're not the ones leading the title race. Liverpool is. What are we going to bottle? All I can say is welcome to our world. We lost the league twice on the final by a single point. Hey, this league is cruel. You know what I mean? It's a cruel league. You know what I mean? Trust me. Who would you choose as the next captain? What a question. What a question. To be honest with you, bro, I'm not even sure. Because this captaincy seems like it's a sure case for that person not to be dropped. And I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that because if they're not playing good, they should be dropped. You know what I mean? They should be dropped. Patrick said Port Vale is gonna win. Yeah, this ain't Manchester United, bro. This is Arsenal. Taylor made Sam true that. Yeah. Do you need to build a team around your careers? No, we do not need to do that. No, we do not need to do that. If we build a team around your careers, Arsenal identity is going to be changed. We're not trying to do that. You know what I mean? Your careers kind of football is different from, you know. How can you win games when you have no creativity coming from the midfield? It's limit our attack. And that's facts. Williams, that's facts. That's what we're talking about right now. You know what I mean? You have defensive midfielders playing as creative midfield. That don't make no sense. That don't make any sense. Only one loss away. Had we draw the game, we would have only one loss to Liverpool. And we draw the game, would have won. Oh, that game. Won the league by 2 points, 98 for us and 95 for City. Yeah. Ain't just that alone either. There's a lot of games that we lost. We lost against Aston Villa as well. Home and away. You know what I mean? I really think it was a Aston Villa game that really mess us up. You know what I mean? That loss that we lost to Aston Villa, I think that was really. From then I realized that this ain't gonna happen. Cause we lost to Aston Villa at home, bro. At home. You know what I mean? From there I realized that it was gonna be a devastating season for us. I couldn't wait for the season to be done. I couldn't wait for the season to be done. It was no fun. You know what I mean? It was no fun. It's been a roller coaster. You know what I mean? We played good all season with all these injuries and all of these stuff. And when it comes down to the last, then we just fold. You know, we just fold. And you know, that was unbearing. That was unbearing. Guys, how much of the game do you guys watch today? So Wolves beat Everton 2-0. Lincoln lost to Chelsea 2-1. Fulham was 2-1 winners. And all of that. Brighton 6-0 winners. Cardiff City beat Burnley 2-1. There was so much going on today. I didn't even know there was so much games playing. We know what cost us too. Many draws: Leicester away, West Ham away, Man City, Man United away, and Everton away. We draw all those games and City caught us up. Yeah. Andy Kane said, "Hey bro, what's up, Andy Kane? What's up? What's up? We're here discussing about these games, reflecting on Premier League losses, you know what I mean, reflecting on Arsenal battling the title 3 times, and some persons in the chat say we're going to battle it again. We have all season. We're going to be here all season to discuss this, so we will see. We will definitely see what's up. For sure. For sure, for sure. So Arsenal take on Port Vale. We had a fair few draws last season, but y'all drew them too. We drew a lot, bro. There was a lot. We drew a lot. We drew too much games. There ain't no way we could have won the league with so much draws. That was too much draw. I think Arsenal will win the Champions League. Thank you for, hey, I love that confident man. Thank you for the confident. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Arsenal will win the Champions League. I'll take that. I'll take that. What result you looking for tomorrow? Hey, it can only be a win, man. It can only be a win. We're playing Port Vale. You know what I mean? We can't go to Port Vale and pull off a Manchester United. No. No, we can't do that. You know what I mean? It can only be a win. No, yeah. We can't manage to slip up this early in the season. That's why we won the league more comfortable last season. Yeah, you gotta be an Arsenal win. You're gonna be a B team, but nevertheless, it should still be strong enough to come through. Guys, remember, guys, come watch along with me tomorrow. Watching along tomorrow, that game. All right. So yeah, please subscribe and hit that notification so we can be right here talking about that game tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna do a watch along tomorrow with that game. Yeah, we draw more game last season than 2 seasons combined. That's for sure. That's for sure. I almost think we were artists. We were we were in technical drawing class, bro. I think we was going through something. It was crazy. It was crazy. Roy Keane said we were bad defending champions in 2020, but Van Dijk got injured for the season. What cost us? We wasn't 6 points game without a win. Andy Kane said I sub. Thank you, Andy Kane. Thank you. I don't listen to Roy Keane much, bro. Roy Keane, they just talk. But yeah, they make a lot of sense sometimes, just sometimes. Um, Igwim said good evening from Abuja, Nigeria. Big up yourself from Nigeria, from the motherland. I am a die-hard Arsenal fan. I have always kept the faith. I strongly do believe that this season we are going to win a major trophy. Keep them fingers crossed, bro. Keep them fingers crossed. I do too. I do too. This season is our season, right? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. We are looking for something major. When I say major, we ain't talking about a FA Cup or a Carling Cup. We're talking about a major trophy. I think we are going to. All right, Igwin, subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? We're going to be here all season. All season. Machu. Did I pronounce your name right, Machu? Machu Prasad. All right, United fan, but full support to Arsenal. Want Liverpool to win the 22nd, the 21st before us. Oh yeah, I want Liverpool to win the 21st title before y'all. Big up yourself, Man United fan. As I said, this is where we are. You know what I mean? It's a family channel over here. Any team that you support, we can be right over here. You know what I mean? All of us over here talking bad at each other, still being friends. That's what it's about. You know what I mean? Supporting each other as well, even though we're rivals. You know, because some rival teams, rather some rival teams win just so that their team could go through. And you know what I mean? Y'all know the football politics go. Because that's what it is sometimes, football politics. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Um, Welcome to the chat, Macho. You know what I mean? Man United fan. We have Liverpool fans in here. We have Chelsea fans in here. Arsenal fans is all over here. You know what I mean? A lot of fans in here. So, have great players and poor manager is like having a Ferrari with no engine or a Ferrari with bad tires. Let's not say no engine because the players are, you know what I mean? But it's like a Ferrari with bad tires. It's like you're not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Roy Keane was critical of Leicester when they win in the Champions. league get real, man. Hey, yeah, well, Roy Keane is always critical of Arsenal. He's always talking bad on us. That's why. Always talking bad on us, man. Let me know in the chat, guys. Y'all Arsenal fans, drop your starting 11 for tomorrow. Tell me who you think will start and who you like to see start for tomorrow while we continue with the chat. Drop your starting 11 for the game tomorrow against Port Vale. Let's see. Um, William said, having great players and poor manager is like having. Oh, I read that already. That's it, bro. I'm a pool supporter myself. So respect to all teams. That's it, man. That's why we're here. You know what I mean? We're here to disagree. We're here to agree to disagree. You know what I mean? We if we all was over here as Arsenal fans, wouldn't this chat be boring? If it was just Liverpool or just Man U or you know what I mean, it would be boring. That's the reason why everybody is welcome here so we can have a strong support. You know what I mean? And we can make fun of each other respectfully. We can agree, we can disagree. You know what I mean? You know, this is a safe community for everyone. That's what I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build a safe community so we all can come over here and let our voice be heard. You know what I mean? Trust me. That's what we're all about. Come the end of the season, I'll be here for y'all to laugh if I don't win, or for y'all to tell me congratulations when I win the titles. You hear I say titles, right? I'm talking about Champions League and English League. Hey, you can't blame my brother for wanting big things. Come on. Can't blame my brother for wanting big things. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. So my starting 11 for tomorrow. Let me start it off. So I'm going with Kepa. Because Kepa gonna get his run tomorrow. I'm going with Kepa in goal. And tomorrow I will start William Saliba just because he's not match fit and I want to get him up to speed. I will start William Saliba and Mosquera. I think Gabriel needs some rest. I will start White and I will start Lewis Kelly. I'll also start Waneri and I'll also start Eze because I want to see that midfield. I want to see that midfield. And I'll put Rice in the DM because I'm just telling you what I would like to see going forward for something to try in a big game. So I'll do Rice because Rice haven't really been playing good, to be honest with you. So I think he needs stability right now. So I'll play him by himself in the DM with Eze and Waneri. I'll play. I'll play down man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm playing down man on that right hand side because I'm resting Saka. I'm playing down man on that right hand side, and I'm playing Martinelli for the first half on that left hand side, and I'm playing Yakaris for the first half as well, just because I need him to I need him to start scoring goals. Just because I need him to start scoring goals, I'll play him probably for the first half or give him a little bit more than 60 minutes, somewhere there. You know what I mean? So that will be my starting level tomorrow. You know what I mean? Tell me what you guys think. Tell me who you guys will start. You know what I mean? Nani is out. Yeah, Nani is out. That's why I didn't involve him. I'm playing Dawnman on the right. Yeah, I'm playing Dawnman on the right. You know what I mean? Nani is out. I'm playing Dawnman. I am not putting Bakaya Saka nowhere near that game. I'm not even taking him. I'm not even taking him to that game. Nowhere near that game. You know what I mean? No, I'm not Eberechi Eze. No, I'm not. Will Arsenal win the FA Cup? I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. I need us to win some titles this season. You know what I mean? Are you trying to tell me Gravenberch is just out of this world right now? Yeah. Yeah, he's playing some fantastic football. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Roy Keane is like true sportsmanship. Yeah, he has his favorites team. You know what I mean? He has his favorites team. So I don't really pay Roy Keane mind. He has a beef against Arsenal, so I don't listen to him. Period. You know what I mean? Him and Gary Neville. You know what I mean? And all of them. I don't pay them mind, bro. I don't pay them mind. They're still bitter. Yeah, they're still bitter from the invincible days. they're still bitter from those days. I like to see what 1 year can do in the 10 role for a change. Yeah, definitely one. I definitely play 1 year in the 10. And I think Eze's best role is at number 8. So, you know what I mean? I'll definitely play Eze in at number 8. Definitely. Saka will have to be rotated. Yeah, bro, I'm not putting Saka nowhere near that game, bro. I would even send Saka on international duty right now. You know what I mean? Arsenal need to stand up and let these international, because guess what? England's going to qualify for the World Cup, man. They are no tough team to play. So I wouldn't send Saka. Nope. We need to win. We need to win our game. So we definitely need to protect the players that we got. You know, so it's crazy. Score prediction. What is my score prediction for tomorrow? I reckon I'll do a 4-0. 4-0. Yeah, I'll keep it at 4-0 tomorrow. Yeah. I'll do a 4-0 tomorrow. We want to get title. While Sir Alex is still with us. I ain't knowing that one bit. I don't understand that. William, no, I'd rather play Eze in the 10 role, but he need a rest. Nah, man, Eze need a rest. Eze has to start no game. You know what I mean? But Eze need to be free. This is my thing with Eberechi Eze. Eze is a free-spirited player. And if you put him in the 10 role, it's going to be a lot of responsibility. If you put him in the 8, where he doesn't have the responsibility of being creative, and he can take on players and be creative when necessary, I think that's a better play for him. Because in the 8, it's not his role to be the creative player. So he'll take on players and be creative when necessary. I think that's a better role for him, because Eze is a player that takes on player. He makes stuff happen. So I don't think you need to limit him by putting him in the number 10 to be that creative person. That's just my thought on Eberechi Eze. You know, I don't think he needs to be limited. You get where I'm coming from? Yeah, that's my thought. So let me know if you agree with me. Let me know if I just make sense. Yeah, so I'm looking for a 4-0 scoreline tomorrow. You know what I mean? Come back to the Emirates. I know we're gonna have some the team that I just said, that's not what we're gonna start anyway, because we're gonna have some alien running out tomorrow for sure. You know what I mean? I promise you we're gonna have some healing running out tomorrow. With the squad. So but I just hope it will be enough to get the job done. You know? Yes, yes, guys, it's been a productive chat with y'all. You know what I mean? As I said, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? This is Riley's World. This is where you come to make your voice heard. It doesn't matter what team you support. It doesn't matter what team you support. Over here, everybody is a part of the family. You know what I mean? We listen to each other. We will criticize each other. We will laugh at each other. But at the end of the day, we're still family over here. You know what I mean? We're going to agree to disagree. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So join in on the debate, join in on the discussion, join in on the chat. You know what I mean? Come over here and be a part of this family with us. You know what I mean? We're getting it together, we're getting better, and we're growing. Yeah, we're definitely growing. Sam said Villa and Forest has surprisingly turned into relegation candidates. But top side, that's that. I don't get it. I don't get why. I don't get why. I'm not gonna lie. Villa was last season. Villa was, you know, they sold a lot of players though. I don't think that's a mistake that they made. Yeah, they sold a lot of players, but let's see. Let's see what's up with them this season. We still have our entire season to go. We still can't write off nobody, you know. So let's see. Let's see. For you guys that haven't liked the chat yet, can you please press that like button, guys. Press that like button. For you guys that haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification. You know, William, I disagree. Our attack would be more dynamic with him in the 10 role. He'll be getting us into the final third faster, and Yakers would be getting service left, right, and center. Okay, that's it. As I said, this is not a channel that we have to agree. But let's look at this now. Do you think Eberechi Eze add more pace to the attack than Ethan Wanere? Think about that before you answer. Look at Ethan when Ethan play. Ethan whole mindset is based on attack. His entire demean is based on attack. Look when Odegaard, he came in for Odegaard in 2 games. Just look how Ethan played. Ethan doesn't go back to his goal. He's always getting that ball and he's always turning to attack. That's always build. So think about it. Do you think he pushes an attack faster than Ethan Wanere? Let me hear your answer. Rely too much on Watkins. Getting on a we, but now and lost key players like Bailey, Ramsey, and more. Yeah, I don't know why they sell Bailey though. I think Bailey's on loan. I think Bailey's on loan at Roma. He's not even sold. He's on loan. I don't understand what's going on over there. I think he's on loan. I'm not too sure. Yeah. But I think he's on loan. But at the end of the day, if you're not a top team that's willing to spend and commit, then these are the things that's going to happen to you. You're going to be cold this season, and next season you're going to be hot. Or you're going to be hot this season, and next season you're going to be cold. So I just think that's a whole situation with what's going on with the league. That's why I think they separate like the big six and stuff like that. So I don't know. These teams are not consistent, and that's what they need to be. They need to be consistent if they are gonna be considered as top teams. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think those are just some of the situations that's going on with the lower teams, the inconsistency. Because you know what happened when these teams have some good players that show up and play games. Then what's gonna happen next season is that the bigger teams are gonna come and buy them, send them right back to the drawing board. So they're starting all over again. So so a team like Villa and the Bournemouth and all of those teams that came up for a season because they had some spectacular players, they're going to lose them the following season, and what's going to happen? They're going to become relegation teams. So Brentford serves as they got Henderson, Carvalho, and Kelleher. I haven't seen enough of Ethan in the 10 role, but he has natural preference for central Anyways, that's what I'm telling you. I promise you, bro. Take a look at Ethan in that number 10 role. Ethan vision is only for goal. Ethan turnover that attack fast. I promise you. That's the reason why all Arsenal fans crying out for him to be there. You know what I mean? He ain't like an other guy that likes to play the ball backhand. That's not Ethan. You know what I mean? That's not Ethan. That's what I'm telling you. Eze need to play the 8 and Ethan play the 10. And they are two skillful players as well. So believe me, that's an attack we need to go forward with. The Spice have gone out of Brent, but Brentford's still winning. I mean, like the Spice has gone, but they're not really folding right now. You know what I mean? They're not really winning every game, but you're not beating them that easy. You know what I mean? They're still winning games. You know what I mean? They're still fighting. They're still fighting. Hey mate, toss on the madueke injury, bro. So, listening to Arteta, Arteta said he felt something, right? I'm not sure if Madueke told him that he felt something during the game, or Madueke told him that he felt something after he felt something during the game after they found out that he had the injury. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm confused because if he felt something, they needed to take him out. He felt something. You know what I mean? Oh, come on, man. How much injury are we going to be going through for these people to understand? What is going on with the coaching? What is going on with the drills? What is it too? What is going on? Why so many injuries? That's what we're trying to find out. Also, you mind joining a Zoom call? Joining a Zoom call? No, I don't know what's that about, bro. Arsenal will make a game at it against Port Vale. But yeah, go through. Nah, man. I think we're gonna be comfortable. That's what I'm saying. So they play hard and then they just fumble. You know what I mean? So they're not really pushover, but you know, Brentford could still stay up just about. I think they're gonna stay up. Blue Moon Tiger King. Who you got this weekend, mate? I didn't even look at the fixture. Let me tell you right now. I know who I got. I just can't remember. Who do I got this weekend? Oh yeah, I forget. He just came to me as soon as I was going to find it. It's Newcastle. I got Newcastle away to Newcastle. Newcastle away to Newcastle. You know Newcastle is a tough opponent home. So, Etikete, I can't even pronounce that my name sometimes, is out. But guess what? Alexander Isak is in. So, let's see what's up. We will see what's up. Yep. Yep, we will see what's up. This stream needs structure, so many people are confused. Oh, you're on some different level. We don't know what's going on with you. West Ham going down, what you think? Hey, they definitely look like they're on the way down right now, for real. They definitely look like they're on the way down right now, for real. Graham Potter, if they don't fire Graham Potter, bro, they're going down. Ekitike. Ekitike. Yeah, he's out, but Isak is, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's out, but Liverpool is going on with themselves right now. Liverpool is going on with themselves. I don't see these late drama wins that they're doing right now is just holding them up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these late drama wins right now is just keeping them going. It's it's crazy. It's crazy. Someone is getting bombed in a pool of the villa opposite site. I think Arsenal. I think Arsenal TY. Could you resend that for me, Blue Moon Tiger? Resend that for me. Even Frimpon had his head screwed on today. Fair play. I'd got a Ugo. We will have the teacher back this weekend, so the new boys will be disciplined. Yeah. Let me see the games on this weekend. Let me see all. Let me see these games. These other games. So, Brentford and Manchester United. That should be nice. Okay, this one should be nice. Chelsea versus Brighton. That should be a good one. That should be a good one. Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. That's also a good game. That's a very good game. 9 o'clock game. That's a very good game. Some some decent fixtures. Some decent fixtures. So yeah. Virgil, Mo, Robo, Ryan. They won't stand for it. I think Arsenal, our TV show, is comedy goal. What do you think? Comedy goal? Where in the UK you from again, Sam? I know, I'm saying, where in the UK, where in England you from again? Is that one of the 3 o'clock kickoff? Because they don't stream 3 o'clock kickoff, right? Mean fun. Comedy goal mean fun. I think Arsenal TV show is Arsenal TV show. I think it's always fun because of what's going on with us. You know what I mean? I think it's always fun because of what's going on with us. It's like we're taking a lot of stick and we're taking a lot of praise at the same time. You know what I mean? And it's overwhelming at times. You know what I mean? To balance who we are. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I do agree. Birmingham, UK, right? I remember. Okay, you did say that. If we win Palace, Arsenal playing catch up, and that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna say this only once in my life for some reason on here right now. Arsenal a better team than Chelsea. I'll never say this again. Hey KB, don't worry. I'll never mention it. I'll never mention that you say Arsenal is a better team than Chelsea. I'll never tell anybody that. Are you in and out? Are you in or out? Your boss mate. Um, right now, bro, out. Right now, I say out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, out. Right now, it's stressing me out. So, right now, I'm joining with everybody else right now. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm joining with everybody else right now. You know what I mean? I don't like these teams that he's putting out, bro. Come on, KB. That's not. Liverpool won the league already. Really? Nah, man. Come on. Really? No way, KB. Come on. No way. No way. 5 games? No way. No way. No way. Because today out, weekend games out, and our game out. Yep. Sanchez service time in Carabao Cup today. Yeah. So guys, remember, join me tomorrow for the watch along tomorrow. You know what I mean? We'll have more discussion. Up the mighty Reds, lad. Which Reds are you talking about? Arsenal? Arsenal he's talking about? Well, that cannot mean 5 games, KB. We just got to focus on our game. That's it. That's it. KB, it's too soon for that, man. Come on, man. Don't go there. Don't go there, KB. Really? You want to tell me that you give Liverpool the title already? With what? 33 more games to go, I think? Come on, man. That's not even right. That's disrespect to the other teams. The one on Merseyside. I gotta think about it because I don't want to name any top three right off at the top of my head just for just naming sake. We're gonna be on the show tomorrow, so let's talk about it tomorrow. Yeah, let's talk about the top three boss on the show tomorrow. Not just off my head right now, just there's a lot of them out there, but I gotta focus on our identity, you know what I mean? The way we like to play, because we don't want to hire and lose our way in the midst of it. You know what I mean? So let's see. Don't count your chicken too early, KB. And that's coming from your fellow mate, KB. Remember that. That's coming from your fellow mate. Palace boss. Crystal Palace boss is doing okay. Fun fact about Arsenal. I can't remember Arsenal ever fishing for managers from the Premier League. That's one of the things. I don't think we ever really fishing for managers from the Premier League. We normally carry in our managers. You know what I mean? Arteta is an exception because he wasn't really a manager. He was an Arsenal player that went and learned the game and came back. As a Liverpool supporter, I do enjoy your channel. Thank you, man. Thank you, Go Sixers. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. As I said, we're here as a family unit. You know what I mean? Everybody has their team, and let's discuss it over here together. You know what I mean? We don't have to fight, man. We don't have to be disrespectful. We can discuss. We can discuss what we discuss, reasonable and mature. You know what I mean? That's what this channel is about, as I always say to you guys. It's about giving the voice to the voiceless. You know what I mean? Our opinion matters. So we're using this channel to project our voice so that people can hear our thoughts. You know what I mean? I know that we have football brain too. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what we're about. That's what this channel is about. And I thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for being a part of this family. You know what I mean? Appreciate it a lot. And Chelsea got to play City, Arsenal, and Tottenham. Yep. Chelsea got it bad. My place is getting dark. Yeah. Chelsea got it bad. Chelsea got some real games to maneuver. Yeah. Yeah, don't win the league yet, mate. Don't win the league yet. And guess what? The first team to beat Liverpool probably going to be one of those underdog teams. Trust me. One of those underdog teams, one of those mid-table relegation zone team. Sorry, those are the first team that going to beat Liverpool. You just watch. I hope Chelsea turn up for y'all. I hope Chelsea turn up for y'all. We need y'all to slow down a little bit. We need to put some bumps in that road for y'all, man. Y'all moving too fast. Yeah, y'all moving too fast. Y'all need to relax. Yep. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'm really excited about the league. Even though we're 5 points behind, you know what I mean, I'm still excited about the league. I'm excited about watching these games. It's just cool. It's just fun to have football back, man. I mean, like as I told you guys, I couldn't wait for football to done, because we throw away a league again and all of that. I couldn't wait for it to done. But when it was done, bro, I'll be like, I couldn't wait for it to come back again. You know what I mean? I couldn't wait for it to come back again. So, here we are. And I'm enjoying every single bit of the football. Last season, I was just focused on the Premier League and the Champions League. You know what I mean? This season, I'm everywhere. Everywhere. Carabao Cup, FA Cup, I'm everywhere. I'm kicking every ball. I'm heading every header. I'm everywhere this season. Promise y'all. Yeah, man, it's going to be nice. It's going to be fun. But the one thing we all hate is Tottenham. That's right. That goes without saying, man. With me, that goes without saying. That's for sure. That's for sure. He didn't have to delete. He didn't have to delete that. I didn't get to read it though. Feel like there have been a lot of big games so early in the season. I feel like I want to see how Sunderland do against a top 16. Yeah, there's been a lot of big games this season. I don't know why the fixtures was like this. You know what I mean? But guess what? One of the big games, I'm happy that I play Liverpool early though, because they're playing sloppy now and they might get momentum further down. And it's better if they're going to play us at our home with the momentum that we, have to play them at theirs. So I'm happy, even though we lost, you know, by a superb free kick. I'm just happy that Liverpool is out of the way early. We should have won Manchester City game because that was at our home. But whatever. I guess we got to go to their house to beat them. And I say that we're confident, but let's see. Yeah, let's see. It is what it is. Yes, guys. Guys, with this being said, I think this is a wrap for us today, guys. Guys, we're going to be here tomorrow. You're glad the game is out. The why we have to come to the Emirates. That's why I'm glad. I'm glad that we got the game out of the way that we played y'all your house. So now you got to come to us. You know what I'm saying? I bought soccer for my FPL team. I'm currently 20K They're pushing up this week. That's wow. Big up Arsenal, not trying to be famous. Not trying to be famous, say big up Arsenal. Yeah, big up, not trying to be famous. You're famous now, bro. It could be you trying to bridge a 15 point. Nah, bro, we ain't losing. 15 points? Come on. 15 points? That's us losing 3 more games. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Where are you streaming from? Streaming from the US. Guys, please like and subscribe to the channel, guys. You know what I mean? Join the family over here, guys. Join the family over here. Not trying to be famous. What team you support? Oh, you live right next to the Arsenal stadium. That means you're an Arsenal fan. Okay, say no more. Say no more then. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more, man. Try see if you can get some Arsenal scoops and send to me, man. I'd love to get some of those information firsthand so I can drop them. Instead of getting it from Austin and Mr. Here we go. You know? Yes, I. But welcome to the stream, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Like and subscribe to the channel, man. Join the team. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yeah, we've been here chatting away for a little bit now. So, you know what I mean? Sam been with me since the get go. Since I turned on, Sam been there. Sam, big up yourself, Sam. Big up yourself. Not trying to be famous, can see right outside his bedroom. No paying tickets for you, my guy. No paying tickets for you, my guy. For real. I wish I paid £2 K for a season ticket. That's how expensive these tickets are? 2K. Damn. Guys, can y'all run me off the 20 likes today? Jupiter. It's Mizo, we call it, to his null, because they're almost always there. Always almost there. Jupiter, you ever say good evening or not? You just come and just go and jump in Arsenal chest like that? Just like that? Just like that? You just come and just step right in our chest just like that. Damn. Yeah, we have the most expensive ticket in Premier League. Yeah, I know that. Trust me, I know we have the most expensive. We have the most expensive shirts too. You know how much I pay to get this over here? It's crazy, man. And I ordered from Arsenal.com itself because I like to make sure that one of my shirts are coming from England, from out the store, from Arsenal itself. At least one. You know what I'm saying? Jupiter probably a Palace fan. Jupiter, I've seen you in the chat before. I don't remember what team you say you support. Can you remind us what team you support? Remind us what team you support, Jupiter. Chris 968 said hello. Hello, Chris. I like the club, but they gave it the nickname. What club is that? Sam, thank you for your support, Sam. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you a lot. You've been here since the get-go, man. Thank you, thank you. It's 12. I know it's late over there. I do know it's late over there. I know it's late over there. Craig support Barcelona. Have a good night, Sam. Thank you. Big up Barcelona. DM, what is your opinion that Russia fired rocket at Germany yesterday? Hey, this is not a political channel, bro. We're doing football. I apologize. All right, bro. Big up yourself, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, guys, we've been at it for a while. We've been at it for a while. So on that note, I will say I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you guys for the subscribers. Those persons that just got here, can you please like and subscribe to the channel? That person knows my full name. Okay. Big up man like Alphonse Riley, KB. Appreciate it, KB. Appreciate it. Jupiter support Liverpool. All right. Tottenham are better and will finish above you. Bullshit. Tottenham need to go dream and wake up and think that again. Yep. Channel is about football. Yes, sir. Definitely. That's what we hear about football, you know what I mean? Just making our opinion known, our voice heard. You know what I mean? In your dreams, Spurs are. Man United need to get relegated. Taib, what's up, Taib? I haven't seen you in a second, bro. You good? Yeah, Taib, big up yourself, man. KB said, man, shout Spurs. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That one was funny. Tottenham gonna finish above Arsenal. That was a funny one. Yeah, he's a funny dude. I ain't gonna lie. He's a funny dude. It costs. How much did this shirt cost? I think for all the stuff that I have on it and all of that, I think it came up to about 90 something pound. I think I pay 100 and something US for it total. You know? But yeah, because I have the Riley's World, the channel name, the Riley's World is on the back. So I had a lot of addition to it. Yeah. Where's some of you guys from? Some of you guys just joined in the chat. Where y'all from? Y'all just joined in the chat. That means it's morning where you are, it's night where you are. That's a good price. I'll buy a Barcelona shirt soon, but they go for 120. Yeah, I paid 90 something pound, 100 and something US. I don't remember 100 and how much. You know what I mean? But it took so long to get here. I'm Polish, but I live in UK. Okay. Jupiter says 5 a.m. Jupiter is a early morning person. Australia, mate. Big up Australia. Is your goat loving Duelski? No, he's not. Say quack. Say quack. Yeah, big up on yourself, man. Big up on yourself. All right, guys, that's a wrap for me. Thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you guys for the support. All right, thank you guys for the like. Thank you guys for the subscription. Guys, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please, guys, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button. Be a part of this team, bro. Be a part of helping us pushing and going further. This is your channel. This is where you come to make your voice heard. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter what team you support. Doesn't matter who you are. What team you support, come right here. We'll discuss it. We will agree to disagree. You know what I mean? We'll make fun of each other respectfully, but we'll still be friends right here on this channel. All right? Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. All y'all persons that just coming in, just joining the chat. Thank you for coming in. Please, guys, I'm going to do the watch along tomorrow with the Arsenal game. So you guys come back then. Let's do this all over again. All right? Hit the subscription button, guys. Be a part of this community, guys. All right? Thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much. It was fun. It was fun. I loved every second of it. It was fun. Thank you guys for joining in, and thank you guys for communicating. Thank you so much. Peace. I see you all tomorrow. Arsenal game time. All right, guys? Peace out.